Hello survivors and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, currently being played on my PC on Alpha 15 modded. So, last episode we ended, oh yeah, my mohawk, I forgot all about you, buddy. Last episode we went and found the trader. We had some fun there, got to meet up with him. He's a big old shit talker, but he was cool. Cheap as fuck, stuff's expensive, that's okay. In today's episode, we are going to be working on Cooney Hills. So I've spent overnight getting myself some rebar frames. I've made all this into gas barrels. I shouldn't need gas for a while. I still have a whole ton of gas in here, holy shit. And a whole ton still left in my queue. Look how much gas there is. It's absolutely insane. Okay, so what I'm going to do actually is take the rest of this gas, and because I'm going to be gone from this area for a while, it'll take 22 minutes to make it. But it'll definitely cut down on the amount of room I need to use it up. Because to make it back into gas just takes a quick second, but to make it into a barrel takes forever. So let's head back here, guys. Let's go see the situation at, ooh. I almost forgot my nail gun. Derp. Okay, so the nail gun's going to be in full, because that's what I'm going to do with my tools, is just throw it in the full folder. Full folder. Nope. Ugh. Damn it. Or I'm going to throw it on the ground. Now, at least that didn't disappear. I remember for a while on PS4, if you were to throw a tool on the ground, it would just go away. We found that out the hard way by trying to give each other tools by throwing them on the ground. Yeah, it didn't really work out. God damn it. And once again, the elevator's gone. Okay, cool. Let's hop back into our mini bike. I'm going to have to make a better one soon. This one's plenty quick, but I made it early on in the game and all my crafting levels were pretty low, so... Alright, there's Cooney Hills off in the distance. From here, it looks unmolested, but believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I have molested Cooney's Hills. If you're just joining this episode for the first time, this project is going to be weeks. It's going to be a continuous project, and it'll be finished pretty much whenever the hell I finish it. So if you're expecting episodes that you can watch within a week of a whole incredibly huge build, that's not going to happen here, because all this shit's legit survival. The only thing I've modded is the ability to make some blocks. I've modded in like 550 blocks, and it shares my server stuff, where on my server, the sham sandwiches are actually a currency. Okay, and this is Cooney Hills here. We are going to be working on the forge house, and it's going to be coming up here. So what I got to do is dig out the bottom here, get it replaced with concrete. I'm going to just go ahead and make concrete down here, so that way if they do start falling down here on me while I'm making this, at least it'll be nice and clean. Or if they do somehow get down here, whatever. I just want to do it, alright? I'm not going to make an excuse for it. It's happening. So I'm going to do the concrete floor here, and same thing again. I think I need to go up one more floor. I got 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's the 4th floor right there. Okay. I wanted to throw the forage room on the 4th floor, so we're almost there. What I need to do is actually nerd pull up here and work on the outer shell of this. Ooh, do I have my steel on me? I do. Nice. Let's get that done right now. What I have to do is go to the middle of my shaft and make sure that it's fully erect by putting steel in it. I know this is a little overkill at these heights, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna be lazy with it. It's gonna happen. And then what I need to do on my way back down is upgrade these frames to concrete and let that dry as well. It's all steps. This stuff takes a while. Thank God nerd pulling doesn't randomly push you off the edge anymore like it used to, because there's like invisible edges at certain heights for no reason. Okay, awesome. So yeah, our forage room is going to begin right about here. So, planning is going to start happening. I got to finish filling in these floors. As you can see, some of them just have rebar. Some are still drying in front of our eyes as we speak. See, there you go. There goes one. It's dry. So I got to finish in this floor, fill in the rebar frames in this floor. As soon as this is all fully cured, I can fill it in. This floor should be good to go now. It's stages, right? Like as one floor is curing, I go to the other floors. I don't know why. It's not 100% necessary, but I kind of like to build the same, in the same kind of logical pattern, I guess, you would actually build a structure as such. Because this is just a frame for the building. I still have yet to put in decorations and floors and stuff and rooms. So there's a lot of work to be done on this build. That's what I mean. Like, the main structure of it will come together, but over time you'll see this go insane. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring any concrete with me. Son of a gun. Screw you, frame. Okay, that one's done up. So I'm gonna have to do some more work and nerd pull all my way up here again and upgrade the concrete. I didn't bring any with me. It's okay. But now you guys kind of see the amount of work I have to put into this. So what I'm gonna do is spend the rest of the daytime here. I'm gonna work on getting that shaft done. I'm gonna work on getting this floor done, and I'm gonna see how much of the structure up there I can get done. Actually, let's go up there. I'll show you guys what it looks like before I fill it all in, so you guys kind of get a feel for the steps I take when building large structures as such. Alright, so what I gotta do is come in here, fill this all in, and then we have one left to dry, which is not a big deal. Finish filling this all in. I gotta clean that up, take that out. So this will be cured. I don't know why. I've had collapses of setting concrete before by walking on top of it in this shape. It's a 7x5 design. It holds pretty well, and it's a design I've used quite a few times for large structures. So these are drying up. Sweet. So by the time I get up there, put the frames in, get these all upgraded, everything will be good to go. Awesome. And then we can start putting in the forge room. So yes, we are definitely going to be getting the forge done this episode. It's going to be sitting right about there. Then this tough inner pillar is going to be holding up the middle. It's going to be crazy. Crazy awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to start working hard on this, guys. And I might actually go back. Ooh, I do have to go back to base. So what I'll probably do is spend the daytime working on this. Kind of get it going, maybe do an update. But I do got to get back to base at some point, because I need to make some trussing. I need trussing just by myself. And for some reason, I was dicking around. That's why I was coming over to this with my single player file, trying to see if I could fix the quest stuff. And it's gone to multiplayer private. So now when I pause the game, the time still runs on me. I almost died that way, not knowing I did that. So I don't know. Whatever. Maybe one day I'll bring a guest on with an episode. I think that would be pretty cool. I have a guest come and we can go and take on a horde night at this base. I think that would be fun. What do you think, guys? You be into that? I think that'd be a cool idea. Anyways, I'm gonna get some work done. Shut the fuck up, and we're gonna take a quick break. I'll see you shortly after this cut. Here we are, day 73, and I've actually gotten quite a bit of work done here. As you can see, I've got the next level almost good to go. I should actually start filling that in with frames and going up another level. That I like to do at nighttime. It's a good nighttime job because I don't really get bothered up there too much. But our forge room is almost ready to go. As you can see, I have left 3 space in between, so it gives them lots of room to fall and not much room to go elsewhere. Sometimes I find if there's only a 2 space, they just don't fall properly, but whatever, especially if they're coming at an angle. Now I have gone and I've upgraded my steelsmithing overnight here and made myself enough extra parts to make ourselves a drawbridge. And I am a big dummy here, guys. I started recording and I thought I had my mic on, but the fucking thing was on mute. And I did the drawbridge and placed it and everything, but there's no sound to it, so I'm sorry. It's not going to happen again. It is what it is. Now, on this side of the wall, this support actually didn't really matter at this point, unless it's on this wall. These supports here are just for decoration, right? So that's why I put the drawbridge here. So if we walk across it, what I'm going to have to do is dig myself out a nice tunnel to go along here. And then out, I think I'm going to go straight out to where that edge is. Maybe I'll catch up a couple floors here from the front with some framing and do an edge. So there's another project in itself here because fucking digging in this game. Digging in sandstone is always very dangerous. So I got to dig it out slowly and then put the supports in and put in all the decorations. Now what I do have to do is I took my steel out of my inventory because I was accidentally upgrading the wrong pieces. Yeah, see, I got it like a random upgraded one here. Damn it. Whoops. That's why I always take the next upgraded item if I don't have intentions on upgrading it, I take it out of my inventory. So I just, because once you get up to steel and stuff, it's expensive, and if you really need to break it down, it takes forever to freaking do that. So I'm gonna grab up the steel, and we are gonna make the base of the forge floor. I guess we'll call it, it's gonna be called the hotbox. We're gonna make the base of the hotbox here all steel. Make it very, very, very supported. Okay, awesome. Let's get that supported up here. Nice. And I do appreciate the top texture of steel. It is actually a really nice texture. I don't like the sides that they gave with steel. But in Alpha 16, you can make a block steel and then paint it anyways, so it won't matter. I'm actually really anxious to really see the overhaul on the building on Alpha 16. They fixed all how the textures line up, so everything will line up properly and you don't get textures running in different directions. That's huge. The way you place frames now and then select the size and then go from there, that's a lot different as well. Now, next challenge that I already came up with a solution for, but I was watching as I was building this sucker, is these sides. I need to come out another block, because I need to give at least a little bit of space in there for the forges and to get in and off this, this is a drawbridge here. Oh, I love the drawbridge. It's so fleshed out and nice. But what I figured is what we'll do is we'll go ahead and make some plates. So we're gonna go plate. We're gonna go with concrete plates, and then probably upgrade them to steel, because this is definitely going to be a hot box. It's going to definitely be 100% hot, and eventually I'll upgrade it to polished steel just to be nice and fancy. So what I need to make is, there's going to take quite a few, so I'm actually going to make 100 of these. You know what, if I overmake these, that's okay. I don't need ladders right now, so I can put those away. If I overmake them, that is okay, because I'll use them somewhere else. I'll definitely use them somewhere else. Maybe back at my 100-day base so it doesn't collapse on me. Whoops. So basically, this is how I'm going to keep a flat wall on the inside that I can run forges along. Ooh, and I got to upgrade these at the same time too. So I'm going to just run these along the outside. It'll still allow that 1 block space for falling, but still keep the area in here all nice. So yes, I got to upgrade these as I go too. Heights in this game, heights in real life, guys, trips me out. Now, heights in this game, every once in a while, gets me too. So what I'm going to do, just to make sure I'm safe and I'm not falling to my death, is I'm going to make myself a little platform around the outside. And then I'll just go simply later and remove it all once I'm done. We'll keep it, we'll call it scaffolding. That's what we'll call it. It's basically, well, basically that's exactly what it is. It's scaffolding. So what I'm going to do is take these rebar frames out. And this should hold. It is solid steel, so it should hold. I'm going to make sure this fucker holds before anything else happens. So there we go. And what I'm going to do for the roof of this forge house, is I'm actually going to do angled blocks and upgrade them to steel as well too. Because if they fall on the angled blocks, more than likely they'll be more inclined to walk off the edge. So hopefully that's how that works out. But you never know. You never know. It's 7 days to die. First time I've done a build like this, and it's a fun project. So I'm gonna continue my scaffolding along these edges. I've already been out around here. That's how I placed a lot of this in there in the first place. But better safe than dead, right? Ah, there we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna keep working this around the forge room here. Especially testing for strength. If I get a collapse or something, I'll definitely come back and show you guys. Maybe do a little bit of crying, maybe rage quit the game for 5 days. I'm just kidding. I love 7 days to die. I collapse shit all the time. It happens. It happens. But I'm going to go ahead and finish working on this forge room here. And I will cut back in as soon as I've gotten a good chunk of this done. And here we are some hours later. We are good to start upgrading our hotbox here to steel on the walls, so I can go ahead and put the roof on. And then once that's done, I can go ahead and move the forges over. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get the forges in here today. And I'll probably get them up and running because I am running a little low on concrete mix now, which is good timing because the next episode I'll do will be another collapsing episode, and what I'll do is I'll collapse this further back because I want to make the building go further back into the mountain, and I need a lot more stone as well too, so it'll be killing two birds with one stone. And what I might do for you guys who do like those time lapses is every Saturday. Oh, I thought that was not upgraded. Every Saturday, what I'll do is like a collapse episode where I go and pretty much collapse for all the stone and everything I need. It seems the timing of that is going to be about equal, so I can do one of those every Saturday for you guys. So if you would like that type of episode, you can watch it. If you don't like it, you can avoid it, right? I think that would be the best way to do it, instead of trying to like sneak them into episodes where some people like them, some don't. I'll just make a whole episode about it, and it's up to you guys if you want to watch that or not. But what I gotta do is upgrade the whole outside of this to steel. I might not have enough steel, but that is okay. I'm pretty well convinced that this thing's gonna hold. I mean, it goes a whopping 3 blocks out on the further side. Technically 4 because of the wrap around the outside, but whatever. I also need to go, and you know what? While this is doing this, I'm not gonna waste time here. I'm gonna go recipes. And we are going to make the concrete wedge. Not the concrete wedge. We want the concrete ramp. We're going to make up... I'm going to go with 60 of them. That should do the job. We're going to go with 60. And underneath, what I might do is just do a wood filler underneath. Nah, I'm going to make the whole thing concrete. It's got to hold itself up. Okay, awesome. There we go. And that dried in that amount of time. And what I've done on these corners is I've just thrown concrete poles on it just to tie in that corner because it was like beveled in, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I filled in the corner with those concrete poles. And on the inside to hold the roof, I'll show you guys that once I run out of steel, and I've ran out of steel. Okay. That's okay. I can go on this night cycle here and boogie home and make a whole bunch of more steel while I'm waiting. That's okay. That's okay. That doesn't take very long. Alright. So let's nerd pull my way up here. And as you can see, what I've done on here... Oh, this is frustrating when this happens. There we go. What I've done on here is I've thrown a concrete pillar, or a concrete pole along the edge, so that I can place the concrete ramps on it. Because if I didn't, they would have nothing to sit on, and it would just be Collapse City. So, those I'm not going to bother upgrading. They just kind of got to hold the weight of a couple rows, because I have this middle pole, which will actually be supporting the entire thing. I don't know why I made this thing so tall. Maybe I'll do something up at the top with it. Maybe make a ladder going up it or something. Oh wait. No, that's a bad idea, because I need this completely covered off. Yeah, maybe I should have made this so tall. I don't know. I'm going to keep that there, and maybe it'll be for further expansion. That is what I'm going to use as an excuse for that one. Okay, so I'm going to jump up another one here. Move over. And we are going to finish off with this side of the roof. Hopefully we don't get any fucking random ass collapses, because I have not done my physics check. But I don't think that's going to happen. Not with that steel pole in the middle. How far out can I go from this? We got, so far, we're 1 block out. 2, 3, 4. That should hold. I hope. Fingers crossed. Maybe I can do the bottom of this with wood. I don't think I'm going to need to support this at all. That's really cool. Sorry about the throat thing there, guys. It is becoming winter time. Ugh, hate winter with a passion. Yes, I'm a Canadian that hate winter. I'm not cliche. I don't see it and see hockey sticks and snow machines in my future. Although, I would love to have room to have a snow machine, because snow machines are friggin' awesome, and they're the only reason winter is awesome, if you have them. But I do not either have the room or the vehicles to transport them to an area where I can go enjoy them without breaking the laws. Okay, so roof is done. That's actually pretty sick. That didn't take that long. Is there a concrete gable? There's a pyramid. They don't have a concrete gable? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's look up gable and see what I can make here. Not cable. I want to go gable. There isn't cable available in the end times. Okay, these I should be able to upgrade, I think. So I'm gonna make a few of these and see if I can upgrade these bastards. See if I can upgrade them into concrete. I should be able to. I don't see why not. They're wood piece. Oh, what? I can't upgrade these? Son of a... Whatever. You know what? At least it'll be a tip, right? Just a tip. Just a tip. Okay. So I gotta finish up that part too without falling off. Oh, I know what I can do. Make the tip and then place the block afterwards. Yes. Genius. Alright. Except for that. I had 3 extra tips I didn't need. There we go. Place a tip there. Concrete. Upgrade. And rebar frames. Nice. Okay, cool. I'm going with the slightly open design here, I guess. I'm going to leave a space up there. And I'm going to leave this open as well here, too. So I got to upgrade these. I got to go make some more steel. Let's make wood frame ramp. Got to make a few of those up here. We'll make, I don't know. I made too many of those ramps, so I'll just make 20 of these. These have no support value, but they'll look cool on the inside, I think, if we're going to be doing some hotboxing. Why not? A little bit of detail outside of your standard steel and cement. Oh, you know what I could have done up there? Vent. Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put a vent right here. Ooh, have I modded the pipes in? I have. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna make this room look nice. So I need a few more ramps here as well. So I'm gonna do this in, and then what I'll do is I'll make a pipe system going out. I think that'll look cool. And for some reason I have Planet Coaster on the mind, and for some reason I thought I could add a special smoke effect to it, but no, can't do that on 7 Days to Die. Stupid Skippy. What are you thinking? My bad. But there we go. Okay, awesome. So we got the forge room done. Now what I need to do is I'm going to whip over to Castle Cactus, get some steel going on, grab the rebar that I made, because I'm now down to 383. Should be about 1,500 ready over there for me. And some more gas. And I'm also going to go ahead and start wrenching out. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I'm a dummy. I gotta go up top and upgrade those blocks as well here too, because I want to make the top steel too. I don't want to forget about the top. There we go. Okay. Nerd Pole Extreme. That's what you're seeing right now. So I gotta upgrade these before we do anything. That really sucks. I can't upgrade those tips. That's frustrating. Maybe the Adobe ones I can. If I can do the Adobe ones, I'll come back later and we will fix it up, because that's driving me nuts. Stupid wood tips. But okay, cool. So, I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to get my ass home. We haven't been using the augers, so I don't really have much attention from screamers or any of the like. So I should be okay. Maybe a couple random zombies I can smack with my my stick. And go and get the steel and everything I need together. Alright, so, there we go. Done and done. I was going to try to walk right off that edge, but I would have fell through because, space. We'll see you guys once it's probably morning time and I got my shit together back here. Don't fall. And good morning. So I've spent the night here. We've got some screamer attention. I have everything literally going right now. I've been multitasking like a motherfucker. What I've done is I've gotten gas going in here again. Gotten the gas going. I got the workbench going along with some gas cans. The fire, it's not doing anything. We have lots of food. This forge is making me some more steel. The steel isn't that important. I'm 100% certain that place is going to stand. It's going to stay where it is. So we are good to go on starting to rip out some of these forges now. These ones here still had... Ooh, I forgot to make the cement. Ah, my bad. These guys here still had a good amount of stone in them. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and started making all of the cement for it. So I'll have to come back at some point and pick all these up. Like this one here has 41 minutes left on it. So waste not, want not. I can take the stone out, but I may as well use the time to just make the mix. Because the cement mixers will eventually be coming over, but they're not coming over right away. So what I'm going to do is grab up the 4 we have. Oh, this takes a while. Yes, that's right. This is a trick. Okay, so what I can do is I can go, screw you, forge. Okay, one more time. Yeah, not gonna hit it again. And then I can just wrench it down the rest of the way here. So this is a good way to like save your durability on your wrench and not spend 8,000 hours picking up your forge. Is just do damage to it first, and then just make sure the last bit of damage is your wrench. Because if you punch your way through it, you're not gonna pick the sucker up. Now I could probably actually make a few extra forges while we are waiting. Oh, come on. There we go. Cool. Okay, I got that forge. 1 hit. 2 hit. 3 hits. Ah, nice. 3 hits will do it. Okay. Brings it down to 99. And then I only need to wrench it a few more times. So mental reminder with that 454 like that. 3 hits. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Stop hitting the building, you guys. Jesus. They're making so much noise down there. I still have a lot of repair to go do down there, actually. I have to remember that. Maybe next night cycle, when I don't have so much the heat maps lowered, I can go down there and fix it up, because it is in desperate need of some repair. Okay, awesome. Well, we got 4 forges going on. I do believe I had some extra bellows kicking around, so let's go check that out. It's not in misc. Shit. Where would it have been? Maybe I put it in building materials? I did. Okay, I have 4 bellows in there. So what I can do is make 4 more forges. So we're gonna need, I'm gonna make it out of animal hide. And we also need some clay. Some clay up in here. Cool. So I'm gonna search it up. Oh wait, did I forget the pipes? I did. I forgot the short iron pipes. Okay, grab up some of those, and then we'll make the forges and head over to Cooney Hills. Oh, am I out of pipes? Are you serial? No way. Where did all my pipes go? I swear I had a buttload of those pipes. Maybe I put them in the wrong chest by accident? It does not appear that I did. Okay, how many pipes do I need to make a forge? 1, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 pipes. Good thing these suckers are really quick to make. Not that big of a deal. We can get over this. So I need to make 4 pipes here. Awesome. There we go. So that took about 8 seconds out of my life. I am very angry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now I can go back to making steel again. Make sure I get that going. So 56 minutes left on it. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, I may as well take that as well here too. And I'll come back and take over the rest of the rebar frames from whatever space I may have left after this. Okay. Stone. Got the stone. Let's get that going on. Okay, cool. So we have 4 forges going on. I'm going to put away the rest of the crap I have left over from this. And we are going to go and make our way back to the base finally. Okay. So I'm making 4. And I want to bring some rebar with me. So I have 1, 2, 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Room enough for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, perfect. Okay, awesome. Let's head back and put these forges in, guys, and call it success. Finally, we have the forge room in here. And then, you know what? Oh, I don't think I have any stone over there. Do I have any left in my bike? I do. Awesome. Okay, so I'll bring some of the forge I have in my mini bike here. Where's these screamers at? They're probably inside the building by now. Whatever. Peace out, screamers. How you doing? Yeah, she's looking for that insurance money. That's what's going on there. Anyways, I didn't aim for her, cop. I swear, judge. Well, the cop's not gonna care. He's gonna be like, "Here's your freaking ticket, you psycho." The judge is the one I'm gonna have to explain that to. All right, there we go. There she is in all her beauty. Look at her coming together. She's really coming together now. I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, so I've been just driving my mini bike right into this bitch and leaving it down here. Seems to be a little easier to get on and off of it if I need to get out of here quickly. So let's go and stick some forges down, ladies and gents. This is such a defining moment. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, I went to the wrong level here. Did I? Yes, I need to go 1 more up. Durr. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to mark that, because what I think I'm gonna do here in the front is actually make an elevator shaft all the way up. I have to start modding the elevator so I can do that. Oh wow, it's almost all dry in here again. Wow, I could put so much work into this. Awesome, awesome. We are gonna start moving along quickly now, guys, that we have our forge room fired up. Awesome. So let's get all my stuff into the tool belt here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to be awesome. That's definitely enough to get this shit going, because all I got to do is put stone in these fuckers for now. And then this should start getting the heat map warmed up, and we should start seeing how the zombies react to this build and see how well it goes. Awesome. There we go. We have a bunch of forges. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is go and get all that stone, get these fired up, and then next episode, I'm going to keep these things running. And we are going to see how much attention we get. Because I still have to build this tunnel. I'm going to still keep building this place. I'm going to have to... Maybe I'll put some... Yeah, because what I can do is put my forges on the second half. Because forges, I do believe, you can put on the wall and they'll hold. But the cement mixers, you cannot. So what I'll probably do is put my cement mixers along here. And then put forges on top of it. So that'll be a little more efficient. So I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12... 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 forges in here comfortably, along with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 machines. That'll do. They'll be done. Workbenches I'll probably put somewhere else in my build. They'll be more of a personal thing. So awesome. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for your likes and all your comments. It's been a really fun run at it. And once again, always back up your game saves, guys. I hate hearing you say, hey, I lost my game save. That really sucks. And I will see you in the next video. Stay classy. Stay cool. And anyways, here's a bunch of dirty hippies. Listen to their music. It's freaking awesome. I paid for it. I may as well use it. Peace out, guys. See you later. Ah, nice. I hit that bitch. There we go. My aim's getting a little better. That was way off, but my aim's getting better.